Welcome to Desktop Simulator! No, I'm teasing. Now, it might not look like ONESHOT just yet, but give me a second. I has plans. There are two people who told me two different things for this. The first is I need to ignore the README because apparently that doesn't really do much of anything. So, the next thing is there's this thing called saveprogress.oneshot. This is new. This wasn't in there before. I was told I should delete that and it will fix my problems and let me continue. Or I delete that and it will start over, I don't know. But before I do that, someone actually suggested I try running the Clover again. Oh, hang on a second. They're onto something. So if I run this and then let me pull up the game quickly. But the reason I want to pull up the game is it has awesome music. So you get to at least enjoy the music while I read over this stuff. And I think what I'll do is I will move. Now that we're going to have the Clover open, I'm going to move the screen over a little bit just so we can kind of see all of it all at once. Looks like you completed your mission in the world. And I understand. I know you wish to return. But the entity called itself ONESHOT for a reason. That restriction was implemented a long time ago. Removing it is impossible now. At least for me. I do not know the full extent of your powers, so pardon me if this sounds foolish, but if you would be so kind to test something out for me. A log of your saved progress may exist somewhere on your machine, maybe even in the same location as this journal you are reading now. If this saved progress log takes the form of a file, perhaps you can manipulate it. Try removing it from its current location. A simple deletion will do. Again, I apologize for not knowing the extent of your powers. If what I described confuses you, I am sorry. They said that if I can find the location of the thing that is a file, of course, it's not an exe file, it's just a basic saveprogress.oneshot file. They wanted to make sure they named it something so you would definitely not be confused. But they said if I delete this, it will do something. That something should be good things, right? And it's gone. So, let's pull the game back up. It's back. Okay, I'm leaving the Clover back up. If it changes or does a weird trick, you let me know. If you see something change, you let me know. I will go back to looking at it. This is definitely the main screen, right? I mean, it is, but I'm trying to remember if it's the original one or if it looked different. Hi. It's been a minute. Oh, is it all gonna play basically the same or is it gonna be different? Hello? Wretched? No, you know! It's different! It's not the beginning! Huh? Wait, did I say that word? Wretched. Why does that sound so familiar? It's because that's what your aunt used to call you, you wretched little beast. Was that locked before? That was a bathroom. I'm not sure that was locked before. Also, we know that the controller is here somewhere. Door is locked, door is locked. Isn't there a controller on the bookshelf somewhere? Maybe not. Password hint, documents. Oh, that's right. This is the first time that we needed to know the password. I gotta remember where all of these are. Oh, this is different. There's so many passwords now. Password 1, password 2, password 3, password 4. And document.oneshot.text. I do remember this one. This is the scrambled one. Okay, you get to sit right here. Yeah, good. Stay there. I'm also gonna put the journal here. Yep, stay there. I need passwords. I need lots and lots of passwords. It looks like you were able to remove the restriction. In that case, you are ready to continue. The necessary preparations are already in place. This session might run a very I was gonna say a little different. No, very different course, depending on your actions. If you can recognize my symbol, you will know what you should do. Why is that 0? Why is that capital? That's something. I don't know why. Anyway, I confess it will be risky. The probability that the entity's condition will worsen is quite high. And if that happens, then what? So this is an S. This is an O. So I think that's part of the password. I don't know where the game went. It's around here somewhere. Let me squeeze this down. I want to make sure that we can see everything. I have my mouse, I have my controller, I have a lot of stuff going on right now. This is really fun. And then this is password 2. This is an L and another S. I don't know what it's spelling just yet, but I'm sure it'll make sense. Haha, look at me! Asking you for favors, only to become so apprehensive once you have agreed. I understand if you wish to leave some questions unanswered. I understand if you do not believe in a happy resolution. I understand if you are simply afraid of what might happen. Because I am afraid too. I am? But at the same time, this is way too neat to just kind of leave it go. Oh, solstice! It's solstice, isn't it? Because I remember people saying that in the comments. Like, hey, you got to do the solstice run. This is what that means. That's what a solstice run is. You activate the password, and then this happens. If you enjoy the world as is, if you are satisfied with the story as is, if you really do not want to see anything changed, for better or for worse, then pretend you never saw this. Carry the session as you normally would. Do not use my journal for anything other than what you are already familiar with. This option will always remain to you, though. I do like the story as it was written. Do I feel bad that Nico could never have gotten back to their world and they didn't exist in this one any longer? Yes, I do. But at the same time, I actually think maybe Nico did go back. Now, I don't think that we saved everyone and we kind of just put a band-aid on what is a permanent problem. But I do think from the bottom of my heart that that was probably the best ending. And sometimes the best stories from a literary standpoint are ones where you can't make the perfect decision. All you can do is make a choice. And this and Rain World do a good job of that. So I'm kind of hesitant to go back and be like, oh, now everything's going to work out perfectly. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. But that's why I implore you to consider the Messiah, the world, my children. My children? They all deserve their good ending. Thank you for listening. Goodbye. Your children. Is this the real God? I wonder if this is the real God to this place. You know how everyone is like, oh, the God is this person, and it's not. It wasn't. And then they're like, oh, what is your name? And I tell them my name, and they're like, okay, the God is Wretched. Woohoo! Maybe this is the God that they were trying to reach the whole time. Access granted. Woo! How is this any different than from before? Good question, right? ... You found me. Why? You're already too late. Not much of the world remains. This will be apparent once you go outside. This place was never worth saving. Do you still want to try? Then remember this. Your actions here will affect Nico. Your mission is to help Nico leave. And most importantly, no, this does not feel right at all. Have we already been through this, Wretched? Yes, we have! I'm not telling you that, though. But that should be impossible. You only had one shot. I wasn't supposed to exist after that. Right, you're not. But here I am, being the god I am. Boy, am I awesome. I brought back the evil entity along with myself. Boy, it would have been nicer if I had just eliminated them and me and left this world to whatever devices it had. Wretched! That sounds so familiar. I just keep saying it. Wretched. For some reason, it makes me think of someone really stupid. But I don't know why. Oh, no, it's okay, buddy. That's me. A withered plant sits here, stiff and dry. A branch snaps off. It's the branch that we light on fire. A pair of luminous yellow eyes stares back at Nico. They happen to be beautiful, just like Nico's. There's no water in the toilet. The tub won't run. Darn it. You see what I'm already doing, don't you? Yes, I'm already looking for a source of water. You are correct. I am definitely trying that. A soft glowing light. Yeah. Well, where can I just activate the computer now? No, it won't turn on. This is different. This is completely different. Because before we had the remote control and there was numbers on the remote. And the only time you could see it was looking through the window because of the light from the window. You know how windows do. But this isn't like that. So I'm so confused. We'll figure it out as we go. Hello? Anyone? Wretched? Are you here? No, I'm not here. Don't you worry about me. The TV gives off a dangerous looking spark. Yes, but does it also have water? I need water. In fact, inside the refrigerator is a bottle of alcohol. Yes, that is right. We have the rubbing alcohol that we can light on fire. I do think, if I remember right, I need to light the fireplace by mixing the branch with the alcohol. And I do remember how to do that, but I want to see if there's anything different, anything new. Anyway, I'm gonna, dip the branch into the bottle. I now have empty bottle. I'm trying to remember what I used that for, because I know I used that. But I want to make sure I hang on to that. That's going to be filled with water at one point. I am not gonna allow myself to not grow maize this time. I have to save the maize. I have to save the sheep, and I have to save the world. Something glimmers in the light. It appears to be a small metallic object wedged into the crack of the floor. Nico digs it out with his grimy little fingers. And then I go into the basement, and down in the basement is the bulb. All of this, so far, feels so familiar, and yet it feels so right. Now, I know there's no scary, monsters down here, so I'm not worried all that much. There is our light bulb, the one source of warmth in this world, and the one thing that can save all of those people. And I think the only way to fix all of this is to just pick it up and instantly smash it on the ground. So let's do that. And boom. Darn it, won't let me. I do like the music, though. The music that tells you you've gone too far now, and there is no going back. Oh no, I just thought of something. I could get all the way to the end, make a misturned somewhere, and get locked out of a place, and then end up having to start this all over again. I need to be so careful then while I'm going through. I don't want to mess this up. That won't turn on. Nico just woke up, so they're not going to sleep. I never read the books! I have a light source now. What does this do? I mean, they're books. They tell you stuff, but does this unlock something for us? Ad infinitum. Should I write that down? Okay, I've got the notepad open right here. There's a reason for that. Let me put this down in my notes. Ad infinitum. Don't know why. Maybe I should put the spot where I found it. That way, when I'm a week out, I remember. Book in starting house. Perfect. But I think I've successfully went around the entire house and found nothing. So let's go. That is definitely light bulb slot like it was before. So that works. I have the journal. I have the bottle. I have the light bulb. We're back in here. Nico's going to freak out. I'm sure of it. I can't remember exactly how or when Nico freaks out, but Nico will definitely freak out here pretty soon. There's the tower. That's where we're headed. In the beginning, I thought that was a beam of light or something, but that's just the tower off in the distance. Man, I do know where I'm going and how to get different things, so I can speed run through certain parts, but I have to be careful because, again, speed running through means that I won't be finding all of the little intricate hidden secrets that are supposed to be here. Oh god, I have to talk to the robot. Hi. That light bulb, you are here. Me? Yes, you.
Welcome to our world, friend. I am most humbled by your presence, yes. Thanks. Sorry, I'm a little lost. Ah, right. Allow me to explain some things. May I first ask how you arrived here? I'm not sure exactly. I woke up in this weird house. It was really dark, you know. Oh, so you woke up in an unfamiliar dark location. Just as my prophecy foretold, yes! Are you the savior we have been waiting for? You will be the one to save our world from eternal darkness, you know. I will not provide you with vital information.
Or I will now provide you with vital information.
Please, ask me anything. Well, can you tell me about...
This world, the light bulb, about Wretched, about going home. Wait a second. All these other options were here, but not this one, right? The about Wretched. I'm morbidly curious. Let's take a look.
When I woke up in that house, for some reason, I called out a name. Wretched. I'm not sure why I did that. But then I saw it on a computer too. Ah, that would be our god. Oh, right. I feel like I remember something about that. You do? But wait, did you not just arrive here? I was the one who was supposed to inform you of that. So, how did you know it?
Careful, Nico. This robot may not be tamed. They might attack.
It just made sense, I guess. Ah, have you already contacted Wretched then? Nope, I just have to close my eyes and focus, right?
Yes, close your eyes and focus.
Hey, Wretched! God? This is going to sound weird, but have we met before?
Yes.
Ah, but I don't know who you are, though. It's just a weird feeling that I have. Oh, I bet I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry, but it's nice to meet you, Wretched.
No, we've met before. The heck? You are silly, Nico. You're my silly little guy, and I love you dearly.
My name is Nico. I just contacted Wretched. Yay! Do not be afraid to ask Wretched for assistance. You are the Messiah, after all. Can you tell me about that?
About what? We already talked about all of this. I'm gonna do it again. Tell me about Wretched.
Wretched is the name of our god. Always look to them for guidance. You've already received more than you realized. Can you tell me about...
Oh no, I wanna do the other stuff. The world never looked this dim. Yeah, the world is great. We're on the fringe of disaster. There's certain regions you gotta be careful. Yeah, thank you for leaving me alone. Now I know I am a horrible person because we are the only person this robot can talk to. But I've got Messiah things to do and godly things. So Nico's gotta get his furry butt going.
I think that's all I have to ask for now. Excellent. I wish you luck.
Yeah, thank you. Hope to never talk to you again, even though I do love you dearly, and you were my bestest friend on the first go. But now, I have to make sure that I'm moving at a pretty good clip. There's some new things I want to discover, and I have to keep those in my brain pan until I find the symbol of the clover. So here's the robot friend. Are you awake? No, not awake. What did it say? Am I here? Yes, I am here.
There's a robot here attached to a boat. It doesn't seem to have power and its joints are all rusted over as well. But I think we should be able to fix it. After all, we'll need to cross this ocean to get to the tower.
Yes, we do. So we need to provide it with power, and we also have to get some acid to eat away all that rust.
It's a metal pipe. It must have broken off from one of these terminals.
How does Nico know about terminals? Oh, wait, no, we're fine. Nico said that there are computers in their world because they say people play on computers. Never mind, I got super suspicious for no reason. Here I was thinking maybe Nico is not the helpless little guy that I thought they were. But then again, who knows? Do you want me to crush the pipe here? Yes! Do it.
Oh, but I don't want to get too close.
I just stick it out. You did this before. I know it's going to be okay. You're not going to lose any fingies. Boom. Okay, nice.
That was scary.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm also going to try to not embarrass you so much on this one. Just so you know, this Nico is going to be the bestest Nico. They're not going to be super racist against robots by accident and make fun of them for eating batteries when they don't even have a digestive system. And I'm going to definitely not try to embarrass Nico in front of all of their new friends, like Silver and the like. But then again, it was funny the first time, so I might do it the second time anyway. I also know that if I go into the mine, there is a shining light at the end of it. But it went away before. Also, there's a lot of clovers here. Supposed to remember to use this journal wherever there's clovers. That's what they said, basically. That was what I sort of understood, but maybe not. This is going to sound cold, but I honestly think you are better off just leaving and letting the world die naturally. Maybe I do that. Silver has a point here. Nico isn't responsible for any of this. Why does Nico have to pay the ultimate price? I know Nico felt like they wanted to save all their new friends, and that's why I did it, because Nico was like really sad for their new friends. But if Nico doesn't know, I never tell Nico, and I'm the only one that shoulders this burden, I could smash this bulb. Nico could go home. No one would be none the wiser. And most of these people, besides Silver and the one robot who, by their very programming, cannot talk to anyone else, would never know Nico was here. This whole world could just end. And literally no one would know, and Nico would think that it was just a weird dream. I'm just saying, you and I, we would be the only ones who would know that we let an entire world of people die. I think that might be better than the other alternative. It would at least be different. We were the hero before. And it wasn't even us. We didn't make the sacrifice. Nico did. So, I don't know. I'm just saying. Back to what Silver is saying. Something about the world falling apart for a long time. This manner of decay is highly improbable that the sun can fix it. You've already seen how bad it can get, right?
We haven't seen much of anything, actually. And we can't really just leave.
Oh, so you just got here. Then you must be headed towards the tower.
Mm-hmm. It's where I'm supposed to put the light bulb, or the sun, isn't it?
Yes, at the very top. We know that the tower contains a force that nobody could comprehend. And the power is strongest at the summit. Maybe it will send you back home after you complete your mission.
Oh!
Don't take my word for it, though. No, it definitely does not do that. It definitely murderizes the Nico.
Excuse me, miss. I found this book. Do you know anything about it?
Let me see. What language is this? I'm sorry, I don't even recognize this writing system.
Oh, well, it was worth a shot.
Although, this insignia... Hold on to this journal for now. It will be important.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very important. I know I definitely wanted to, like, show Silver that again. I need this, please. Can I has screwdriver? Yeah. Okay, I know. I can pick that up. It'll be just fine. Dear Silver, I heard the news. Oh, that's right. Poor Kip and Silver. They're long-lost siblings. Robot siblings. One's based on the design of the other, so it's not exactly the same thing, but you know what I mean. Wait! Wait, what? I saw you headed towards this direction. The mines have been abandoned for a long time. I cannot guarantee that it's safe. If you must enter here, it is my duty to accompany you at least once.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, thank you for this. This is going to be excellent, because I need this. And I'm going to combine this camera with my new screwdriver, and that's going to give me the lens, which will solve my battery issue from before. Because remember, we have a battery issue from before. Another one of those shrimp jars. Now, do be careful. I am careful. I'm always careful. How dare you suggest anything? Oh. Wait a second! I never saw that before! Only Nico saw it! What was that? It was like a little robot staring out of the darkness, a bright shining light. Are you okay? You were starting to black out. What? Did we do that before? Did we black out before? I thought Nico was just scared before.
I saw something.
Huh?
It was like a really short dream just now.
Oh.
I saw something like a robot with a yellow eye.
No, this is definitely different. Because before, there was a light at the end of this. And I kept telling myself, if I could just find a way to get like a minecart and go that way, I could figure this out. But this, I don't remember the robot.
That's strange.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
You know, now that you have mentioned it, there is a robot who always insisted on going back to the abandoned mines. Despite how long the mines have been in disrepair, I hope he's okay.
He doesn't look broken or anything, but I didn't really see him, you know? I just kind of saw him. Like I said, it was kind of like a dream. And he was up close. Sounds like some kind of visual glitch or a hallucination. Whatever it is that living beings have. Oh, those are called premonitions. You get a feeling of something bad about to happen, and then it happens. And then you feel real bad because you're like, I could have prevented it the whole time. But you couldn't. Unfortunately, we are all destined to our fate. Huh? Does that robot you know have a yellow eye? I don't think I've seen any other robots like that.
I would not know. I never met him myself, only heard of him from a friend of mine. So through the grapevine, apparently there is some gossip about a robot that always wanted to go back to the mines. And they probably are that same robot.
Your friend, huh?
Yeah, Kip.
Hold on. Something in my pocket is...
The journal! Oh boy!
What? That wasn't glowing before. What is this?
That was going to be my question. Where did you get that book?
Oh, it was with me when I woke up back at the house. I didn't really question it at the time. I flipped through a couple of pages, but I don't understand a word. Is that just something messiahs are supposed to wake up with?
No, not exactly. I don't remember how we got the book, actually. Was it with us from the beginning? I feel like it was on the bookshelf there, wasn't it? And we picked it up? No, I have never heard of anything like that. But I know who wrote the book.
Oh?
However, I've only seen his books with a black clover on the cover. If he went through the trouble of putting yellow phosphor in it, and the fact that you woke up with it in the first place, really has me intrigued.
Yellow phosphor? Oh yeah, that's the rare phosphor that people think the sun is made out of, right?
Nico! You shouldn't know that unless you already have all the information from the past. And I know that Nico does, because they remember us vaguely. But it's just wild to me that Nico is like having all these flashbacks with me. I kind of feel like Nico. This is so fun.
Wait a minute, how do I know this? I don't think anyone's told me about that.
Ah, I can show you if you'd like. Show me that? My friend gave me this a long time ago.
Pretty.
Yeah, we almost end up with it at the end. In fact, we do, but it's a long story. We end up getting rid of it. Back to what's currently going on.
Oh, looks like there's a clover in the necklace too. Like the book.
Well, it is the same person.
Oh?
That's why I think this journal would be important. You said it just started glowing?
Yeah.
That was right after your vision then. Yes? This has to mean something. Maybe you should at least try to read it again. Should I? Let me try. What does it say? There is a minecart. And in the mine, there is a track. And on that track, there is a minecart. And that minecart will lead me to my destiny.
Oh, I found this page. It looks kind of like a drawing of this room. Maybe it's telling us we should come here, which we did already. So it looks like we're on the right track.
Track. I get it, because minecarts and the like. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me do something. Let me line that up. Because remember, lining up the journal in the past did something for us. Okay, I gotta move just a little bit back to the left. Oh, right where the stupid clover is. I see it now. Oh, does that work? When I pull this down, is that minecart there? It is. Oh, that's wonderful. That is amazing.
What just happened?
I'm not sure. I wasn't looking. Closed my eyes for a second, and all of a sudden...
To be honest, neither was I. I was just taking a closer look at the journal like you said, and then I found this page that looks like a drawing of this room with a minecart right here. And when I looked back up, this minecart that was right here in the drawing is now just, well, it showed up out of thin air. Should I be worried?
Huh. Yes, you should. Frequent hallucinations are a sign that you've had major concussions and brain damage. This looks like a standard issue minecart though, which means it likely detected the motion in this room and sent itself over.
Ah, that does make a lot of sense. These magical minecarts and all, you know.
I'm just surprised it still works. Guess that means we'll have a working vehicle now. Not sure why you would want to visit the deeper mines, but if you wanted to, we now have that option.
Is the minecart even going to fit both of us?
No.
But I wanted you to come with us. I know I've got Wretched, but honestly, this place gives me the creeps. And Wretched hasn't been very reliable in the past, so...
Oh, I can still come with you, though. What? I would just have to follow along on the rails. Huh? Do you turn into minecart? Or like a cool motorcycle that rides the rails or something? Are you a transformer?
But doesn't it look a little precarious?
The magnetic rails can hold me in place. It's only ever dangerous to walk on it if you're an organic being, which you are.
Gotcha. So I'm the only one that's gonna get hurt here. Cool. Let's go.
In the next episode. So thank you so much for watching. And remember to take care. And goodbye.